Hello, seventh graders. It is the last week of school. Here you are. And you've made it all the way to the end of homebound learning. And I tell you, I miss you. And I so look forward to teaching you again this next year. Your only assignment this week is to watch this video. I want to give you a preview as to the goodness that is to come upon the entering of my classroom once again this next August. So, a little preview. What we need to do is make this face of mine a little smaller. And first, what I'd like to do is walk you through this current year's annual calendar for eighth grade. Now, this is all what you did right here in seventh grade, but I want you to be looking right here, eighth grade. And the writing units are very unique, very different, a lot less traditional essay writing like we did in seventh grade. Now, every year, eighth grade looks a little bit different, and I'm going to tell you about that in August as to why it looks different every single year. But here's what we did this last year, so you get an idea. So we did advertising right here. You'll see this. We did a little bit of that. We made billboards and radio ads. We actually recorded radio ads and presented them to the class with sound effects and everything. Made billboards and stuff. It was a blast. College Bound, we're going to talk about that a little bit later. We wrote tributes to a relative, which was one of the few traditional essays that we wrote, but it was real meaningful tribute to somebody that we care about. It was cool. Poetry. Oh man, we did poetry last year. Remember Jazzy C? He came to visit. He may come visit again if I can get him out from living under that bridge in Europe. Some College Bound, we'll talk about that. We did this really cool career research unit this last year where we learned how to write resumes. We looked towards our future. We did interview techniques, had mock interviews, job shadow, where you actually aren't even welcome at school for a whole day. You go out into the community and spend time with a professional. Super cool. Of course, screenwriting, everybody's favorite, where you write and film your very own short movie. And we end the year with historical fiction, which is one of my favorites. And we did that this year, but every year it looks a little bit different. I'm going to talk to you about that when you get back here in August. Now, a couple of other things. I want you to check out this eighth grade highlights. Move my face out of here. So these are some highlights as to what you can expect when you get here in your eighth grade year. Maybe I can't move my face. To begin, word paint. You want to do word paint again? Boo-chow, yes, we will do it again. What else? Reduced IXL and perfect paragraph. In seventh grade, I spend a little bit more time on grammar than I do in eighth grade. I just expect you to know it. So that's, some of you are celebrating that. College Bound writing, real brief. College Bound writing is probably the most effective thing I do in class to prepare you for high school and college. Of course, it's called College Bound Writing. It's an incredible program that I wrote and developed over the course of years that I've tweaked and refined, and it is a very powerful program that's really going to push you forward in your writing skills. Unique writing units, which is what we just been talking about. Really cool writing units. And the last thing I want to spend a little bit more time to conclude this video on is talking about, behind my face there, it says word power. Now, word power, I'm not going to reveal all that it's about. Instead, I just want to show you some pictures. Here's our logo for Word Power. I just want to show you some pictures of a few of the things that we did this year during Word Power. Here's a group of students building towers out of toothpicks and marshmallows. This is a group of students dancing. We had some really cool art happening. Arm wrestling, tug of war, this fancy tree with apples and such we got put on there later. We're doing blindfolded mazes around the classroom. Oh, this actually might have been Trust Falls. Yeah, this was Trust Falls. You see the guys in the back there. This was Fear Factor. Had to reach in blindfolded and touch something in a bowl. These are box trolls, some artwork that we made. Building towers of cups as fast as we can, singing songs, whatever it may be. This is such a cool program. Probably my favorite thing I do in seventh or eighth grade. So cool. Now, current seventh graders, I miss you. But I don't feel that bad because I have hope as I look towards a few months from now when you'll be sitting right here in this classroom that's currently empty. You're going to be here. You're going to be back. And I rejoice and look forward to that day. It's going to be a great ride, my friends. I hope you have a marvelous summer. Feel free to stay in contact if you would like. I'll check my emails periodically, probably once a week throughout the summer. If you want to share with me cool writing or share cool ideas or just say hello, hey, I am here for you. I love teaching. And the reason I love teaching is because of you, my students. This is Mr. Curitan signing off. I'll see you next August. Bye-bye.